Good morning, everybody. It is March the 24th, 2016. Time to kick off today's trading and the 2-year auction for Treasuries. So the biggest factor for Treasuries today will be the 2-year auction at some point. Got the direction of the E-mini. Usually we don't trade with the E-mini during auction week. We've got the direction of crude, which is down based on the strength in the dollar a bit. Hasn't broken, but off the highs. And we do have limited news overnight. Not much out of Asia, out of Europe. Both the German and the EU ZEW economic sentiment were down and down big time. For the United States, we have new home sales, 521K. I love the precision. And then Richmond Fed at 9, down from last month's 14. So I think the focus early will probably be the E-mini, but the 2-year will kick in. And so overall, I like the idea of buying into weakness today. We've got this high volume number at 20. So 16 to 20 buy one. I think they'll get stops below 20. And then 9 to 13 buy two. You can't move the paper in a down market. Now we've had 4 or 5 2 or 3 year auctions that have not generated a higher market in the past year. And you can't guarantee that the 2-year auction will take the market up, but it's as good a bet as you have coming in the morning. I've got the low volume number down at 6. Have a low volume number at 27, so if 27 proves to be resistance, then I think the market can come lower. So 24, 28, sell one. 27's the number right here. That really sticks out. Then 31 to 03 would be sell two. So the 2-year auction should put everything into context in this particular contract and the 30-year, and at some point bring in buying today. Getting close to that time in the year when I can watch professional basketball, but that to me is a sport where you can show up for the last 3 minutes in most games and see all you need to see. And I'm not a huge basketball fan, so hopefully I haven't offended anybody. 20 to 24, 1, sell 27s to 31, sell 1. 3 to 7, sell 2. On the buy side, we're going to have 8 to 12, buy 1. Excuse me, our first little area of interest, so 1 to 5, buy 1. And 25, 29, buy 2 on the idea that they can't take it a lot lower because of the 2-year auction. Gold was lower overnight. All the Fed talk yesterday was, yep, the data warrants we're going to raise interest rates in June. If it's no worse than it is right now, interest rates are going higher. And that is pressuring gold. And why would it pressure gold? Because you can get paid money on your money. It's hard to eat gold. So right there, 45 is where resistance is. So first sell is going to be 44, 46. Second's going to be 49, 51. Yesterday we talked about 35, 37, the attractor, so we'll make 35, 37 buy 1. then 29 to 31 by 2. Oh, Jeff, you're so harsh. What would Chicago be without the Bulls? Or the Blackhawks? Or the Bears? And everybody else that you guys support locally? I tell you one thing that is amazing when you watch professional basketball is the grace that these big guys have. I mean, they really, really can move it and are graceful in the process. And for a person of that size, it's probably pretty damn hard to do. Okay, 112 would be the obvious place for resistance, so we said we've been pointed to at least the 1150, 1175 area. So 95 to 112, sell 1. 15 to 25, sell 2. We're at 75 right now. Looks like we're headed lower, so let's make 1150 by 1. Have this high volume number down at 40. So maybe stops below that, then 1125 by 2. Yeah, I think a 12-foot basket might change the game a little bit. What would you do? Play a biddy ball with a 6-foot basket, then you'd move it up to an 8-foot basket, then a 10-foot basket, high school and college, and then 12 feet at the pros? How would you do that? Okay, crude oil. I think that as long as 47 holds, that we're going to see $50 before this run is over. People are already starting to raise their estimates for the price of crude oil in 2017. Right now, depending on $45 a barrel is for the second half of the year, is where most of them come in. 45, give or take. And next year they're looking at 60, 65 are some of the early estimates for 2017. Okay, so crude oil looks like it's going to try to trade higher. So resistance is 48 and a quarter, 48.50, then 48.75, 49. I'll put a question mark at 50, and that may be, we might be buying 50s to actually, that's probably 50s to 75s would be buy 1. Buy 2, 47 to 25. We've got this area right here. That's R1. S1, the last rotate up was basically 49 before it sold yesterday. So we'll have 48 and a quarter, 48.50. 48.75, 49. 47.50, 75, and 47 even, 47 and a quarter. Okay, the E-mini's up overnight. Strong dollar by stocks. Again, just to keep it in perspective, we've got a buyer below 30, and we've had a seller recently at 75. That's almost $50. So we are rejecting prices below 30. We have rejected prices above, looks like 63. Then if we get through the 63 levels, 75, 78, then we've got it 95 to 2100. And so we're in a trading range right here. 2030 on the buy side, add 50 points to that, takes you up to that 2080 area. Add 70 points to it, takes you up to 2100. So 2080, 2100 is prime sell territory. And 2030 or better is prime buy territory. Looking at the F1 screen, got this attractor up here at 89. That's been coming down. About a month ago it was at 95, 97. So as we peel off a day, if you were to make this say 400 days, or goes to 360, or 405 days to pick up another quarter, this number at 289 will go higher. Inside day, stops above 55. It's probably where the play is right now. If we can't take out 55 to 60, I think it is a sell. Fundamentals support lower prices, which means nothing in this market. Just let your eye pick it up. 56, 57. Got this high up here at 63. So we're last rotate up before the market spilled was 61. So 56, 61 is where resistance is. My feeling is we're definitely going to get stops, I think, above this area right here. So we'll put a question mark at and let's just make it 57 to 60, sell 1, and then 64, 69, sell 2. Nothing in today's news, new home sales, nor Richmond Fed, that it's going to take us much higher on fundamentals, and the new home sales number can come in lower than forecast. Okay, the breakout came from 47. We're at 54 right now, so 51.49, buy 1, 46.44, buy 2. The easiest trade to see is going to be failure to take out and hold that 58 to 61 area. And it does sound like a broken record, but what I'm saying is that if resistance holds, then we should get a test of support. I know, well, duh. It's the way the markets work, though. I mean, they'll probe higher, they'll probe lower. In the process, the tight stops are going to get gunned. But they can't break it out or break it down without retest of support or resistance. Okay, going to take a bit to get everything up and posted. I'm going to get busy on that. I will be back with you as soon as possible.